Hi, welcome back. Thank you very much for joining me, and I am just in the Passiflora still. I did high stakes last time, and this time round I am going to go to destination Skellige. Oh, I'm not in the Passiflora because I went to Kingfisher with Sasha, who I remembered was the consort of Shillard Fitz-Osterlin in the books. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Let's do the fast travel again. World map and Skellige. There we go. Now, I seem to recall that there is quite a lot of dialogue in this first little bit when you get to Skellige. Where's the plant? Oh, just there, moss of some variety. Because King Bran has just died, and then we catch up with an old friend that we're expecting to meet here anyway, who of course is Yennefer. So he's being loaded onto a boat with everything he needs for the afterlife. His grieving widow is there. I think Skellige's loosely based on Norse, sort of Nordic lands.
You need not do this, child.
And
I know, but I want to.
someone else who is also grieving. That's Ermion, who is the druid. So she is getting into the boat with her, not sure who. We
It's
will find out.
madness. Such a young lass.
Erna should be the one going. They shared a bed long
Silence.
Girlfriend or
It's her
partner.
decision.
But that's the widow. So the partner knows that she's going to die along with her love. A bit like the ancient Egyptians as well. Hoping that she doesn't feel pain for very long. At least the guy with the arrow had a good aim. And there is
You
Yennefer.
look beautiful.
Thank you. Nice to see you again. The eulogy.
King Bran of Clan Tuirsech has embarked on his final voyage. At its end, our glorious ancestors await him. Together they will hunt and raid. They will sit round the fire and praise the deeds of ages past. For now,
So
he
Skellige
lives
full
in
of
our hearts.
fighters.
One day, we too shall stand at his side and face the sea together. That
And
will be a
also
good day.
where Ciri spent a good deal of her childhood. I'm going to go with You Smell Wonderful.
You smell wonderful.
Geralt, we're at a funeral.
You smell wonderful at this funeral.
Yennefer looks pleased.
Skellige is its clans. In times of war, tradition holds the clans unite under the leadership of their king. We bid Bran farewell. Time to pick his successor who will lead us against the Black Ones. The gates of Caer Troll stand open to all who hail Bran of Clan Twisach dear. Mead and meat will be plentiful. During the wake, those who believe themselves worthy of the crown will step forth.
Okay, so there's going to be a wake, and obviously succession is not birthright.
Haven't seen each other in 2 years. I want a solitary cottage by the sea. I want to lock myself inside with you. Stay there for a week.
What would we do there for a week?
Got so many ideas.
The one with the rope you use for trophies. That one seems interesting.
Reading his mind.
Reading my mind again?
Which
What's
he does
more,
hate,
I like what I see.
but on the grounds that he's so happy to see Yennefer and probably doesn't want to make her cross, I'm just going to not say anything controversial.
Did you learn anything in Velen?
And I'm going to tell her everything I've learnt in Velen.
Velen. Awful place.
Concur.
Somehow Ciri wound up at the castle of the local ruler, a baron, self-proclaimed. This was after she was injured.
Injured? Was it serious?
Don't think so. Must have recovered
Surprised
because this
Yennefer isn't a
baron
little
sent
bit
her on to
chilly.
Novigrad. Think she was looking for you at the time. These witches Ciri came across, she was lucky to escape them.
Witches?
Creatures more like. Can't say exactly what they are, but they're dangerous. Very. Also ran into an old friend of ours in Velen.
That was a
Kira,
long time
What
ago
on
now.
earth is Kira Metz doing in that wasteland?
hiding from witch hunters. Listen, she told me an elven mage had been there looking for Ciri.
Hopefully she's on her way now.
Good. You'll need to tell me
To
more when
Cameron.
we have some time.
Been to Novigrad. Ciri was there, looking for a way to lift some curse. She's not there anymore.
You're certain?
Heard it from Dandelion, with no embellishments.
Do you know any more about this curse?
Not much. Ciri ran into some trouble, never finished what she went there to do. I recovered a phylactery. She was looking for a way to enchant it.
I'll look at it later.
Okie doke.
How about you? What have you learned?
Something strange happened on Ard Skellige a time ago. A disaster brought about by a burst of magic. Extraordinary, really. Natural anomaly. Never seen anything like it. My intuition tells me Ciri was its cause.
As much as I respect your intuition, Yen, we need something specific. Evidence.
I'd know for certain if I was able to inspect the disaster zone. Unfortunately, Ermion and his druids aren't letting anyone near.
So Geralt and Ermion go back when they were in Sintra, and Pavetta kind of had her wild magic moment. They sheltered together.
Ermion's head of the Skellige Circle? Haven't seen him since...
Since Ciri was a little girl. I doubt he'll do you any favors, not even for old time's sake.
So why won't Ermion let you inspect the area of the anomaly?
Call it a difference of opinion. A large, loud difference. Look, it's Krach.
Probably both of them large
White
and loud.
Wolf,
Greetings,
Kraken and
Krach.
Crate
I shall
had
see
a
you at the wake,
historical relationship with
and I'll not
Yennefer,
accept any excuses. I have an
and-
important matter to
and also the
discuss.
opportunity to relive it in the books, but
Guess our
she
solitary
declined.
hut will have to wait. Crack on Crate's someone we want on our side.
But he did help
I
her
shall wear black and white for the feast. I count on you to don
take a
something
ship
complimentary.
and
Something that doesn't reek of a
be
thousand
plucked
hearts.
out of it by
Yen,
Wilberforce.
you know I can't stand new doublets.
Imprisoned
Just
in
too
her
tight
mission to
till you
find
break them
Ciri
in.
the books.
And just like Crack, I'll not accept any excuses. We're not here to enjoy ourselves. We've matters to resolve and should dress appropriately. I've rented a room at the inn. Took the liberty of laying out some clothes for you there. You ought to go. Choose something. In the meantime, I've something to attend to.
Okay.
We'll meet at the entrance to the feast hall.
You attend to whatever you need to attend to, and I shall go and see what the yellow exclamation mark was. And have to be quite careful looting in Skellige because the Skellige army can chase you. But there's no one around there, so I'll just grab those.
Heard the nymphs were biting yesterday.
Oh.
Instead of the fish.
Right, it's not the scribe, is it?
Sorry to trouble you, but I really have no choice.
Okay, how can I help?
What is it?
Our ship was wrecked against a rocky shore during the last storm. I've lost everything.
How am I supposed to help?
I haven't even got the coin for the journey home, and with each day's delay, I draw closer to bankruptcy.
Might have guessed you'd come around to coin. So, need a loan? Or is it just alms you're after?
I shall pay you back every last copper, I swear it. You need only call on me at my address in Novigrad.
Go on then, it's only 150.
Fine,
And-
I'll help you.
Oh, I get XP
I visit
for it as
Novigrad
well.
often enough. Might stop
And I
by,
have lots of
see
money.
how business is going.
So,
Thank
all
you.
good.
You'll find me in the Port District. My name's Johan Bonner.
Okay,
See you
so
later,
Johan
then.
Bonner. I will try and remember that, but honestly, no promises. And there was another one up here as well, wasn't there? Well, that is a beautiful colour. It's Wolfsbane, I think, but just looks lovely.
Who are there? We'd better off buying a flog. You're looking for
There we go, Bjorg.
Listen, Witcher. There's some weird diabling. You know, drowners. Real problem. The kind your silver sword could most certainly solve.
Okay, what's the problem?
Let me guess. They're tearing your nets, devouring your fish, and attacking the occasional lone boatman or tavern patron who walks home along the shore.
Were that the only harm? Terrors in the bay are meaner than on the continent. They hunt come dusk or dawn. Attack fishermen
Okay,
wielding
hardcore
just
drowners.
oars and warriors alike. Sea tosses them up after. Armor shredded, guts devoured.
Strange. Any witnesses?
Rurik, my apprentice. He was on a boat the Muire Diablin attacked. There's Tove too. Her man was killed. She lives nearby, up a bit. Sorry, none of that comes to mind. Those who see the beasts,
Okay.
meet him,
I
well,
shall
they
talk to your
generally don't come
apprentice.
back to dry land alive.
Let's talk about my reward first.
Let's talk about my pay first. A bit too modest for my taste.
Let's go for 299.
That's dear, it is, but could be worth it. All
There you
right,
go.
I'll pay you what you want.
Easy come.
I'll take
easy
the job. Dealt with drowners many times. It'll soon be over. Got my word on that.
Right then, where's your apprentice? We'll trace that one for a minute.
Rurik, right? Heard you were on a boat the drowners attacked.
Aye, I was. With Ulf, my cousin, gathering our crab traps off the Kjerrig cliffs. Ulf was pulling up a line, having a hard time of it.
Oh dear.
Well, grand, I thought. Cage has got to be full, it'll be a good haul. Then
That's funny, he looks a bit old to be an
something tugged
apprentice.
back and down. Weren't a blink and Ulf was underwater. Called after him once, twice, thrice. Then the water went
Okay,
red
gross.
with blood. I smelled something horrid.
Freya, one of the
Rotten, but
Norse
worse.
gods.
And the
So that
Muire
goes with our
Diablin flipped the
theory.
boat. Don't even know how I made it ashore. Must have had Freyr watching over me.
That, or the monsters had eaten their fill. Thanks for the story.
Okay. And there's another witness. I'll just pick the other Wolfsbane. And head
Me best mare.
up there, I think. No.
Good and true here. Shall we so be
Ow!
May she
serve
serve
our
our king worthily. One day we'll meet again.
Okay. Let's head down here then. Oh, dead horse.
A newcomer.
Not the old woman. There we
Are
go.
you Tove? I was told drowners killed your husband.
Then you were told right. First the sea took my son, and now my man. I'm the only one
My
left.
man.
Chavilla, our
One
son.
son.
He went out fishing and didn't come back.
So, hard way of life
My man would walk out to
in
the Skellige
Skellige
cliffs
compared
every day
with
to watch for his boat.
Novigrad.
I told him he cannot bring him back
But
to
still
life.
so much more
and that he
pleasant
could
than
die
Bran.
himself. We'd heard about drowners.
War is
But
just
he couldn't sit
awful.
still. Donned his old coat and went. One night, he didn't come home. I fetched me brother, grabbed a torch, and we went looking for him.
Okie doke though,
The
she's given me a
Muire
good idea of
Diablo.
where to look,
Sea
and she
fiends.
agrees with the
They caught him so
apprentice,
bad.
so I will head
I
over
only
there.
knew him by his coat.
Small comfort, I know. But the drowner problem will soon end. I promise you that. Farewell.
Right. We don't actually need any wolfsbane. But I do like to pick everything I can. Right, it's not far away. Let's head up here. It's hellebore, I think. And that one. Wolfsbane again. Can never have enough potion ingredients. And I'm sure there are some that grow here that don't grow elsewhere. Right. Shall I just slide down? If I can. There we go.
Another victim.
So definitely some kind of creature down there. Oh, drowned dead. Oh, need to be a bit closer, Geralt. Actually see something. Oh, didn't see you coming though. Cool. Blue and some drowner bits. Oh,
That stench. Drowners for sure. Lair must be nearby.
so you see the lovely vista, plenty of wrecks. There's a lighthouse over there. Oh, yeah, there's a scent for me to smell and a trunk for me to loot. And of course. Might as well pick some of those while I'm down here. I guess I'm looking for a cave. Don't want to get too distracted from the task in hand whilst I'm busy picking plants. Also don't want to forget to, oh, there is a cave. Let's pick this one and then go up and catch my breath. Doesn't look like there's another way in, so back down. And yep, that's the right way. There are lots of little footprints. I'm just following the only little bit of light I can see. I don't think I'll drown because I don't think the game would be designed for you to drown on your way to kill some drowners. Although it's looking quite tight. Ah, there we go. Phew.
Stench again. Slime and rotting
Okay, that's
flesh.
a dead drowner though. And that's some mushrooms. I might grab some golden oriole, and that way the toxicity shouldn't trouble me.
More drowners.
Oh, now I wonder if I can blow some of them up. Let's go for dancing star. Or maybe Dragon's Dream is better. Start with this. Looks like it's relatively effective. Some of them are still falling underneath though, and I've used all of my dancing star. Should I go and just kill some of them maybe? Want something with fire damage. Dragon's Dream. Who do I have? Just one or two left. Right. So let's go and loot these. The golden oriole still protecting me from the mushroom fog.
Rusty piece of armor.
Rusty
Falling apart
piece
in
of
my
armor.
hands.
That's not much good to me. Let's head down here.
A monster's lair, but definitely not a drowner's.
Interesting.
Bruises on his neck, crushed larynx, strangled.
Okay.
Almost untouched. Hidden for later. Drowners just don't do that.
Okay. Piggy must be the same.
Bruises on his neck, crushed larynx, strangled.
Same. Structure thing there. Oh, I'm being poisoned now, so let's have a touch more of that.
Bruises on his neck, crushed larynx, strangled. Bits of boats, torn sails, lines.
Sailing decor.
Sailing
Lovely.
decor, you could call it. That stench, the marks on the bodies. This must be a water hag's lair. Got a keen sense of smell. She won't come back while I'm here, unless she coexists with drowners.
Okay.
Maybe I could make an extract
Let's
from their
make
glands,
a
cover up my
let's
scent.
make a drowner extract potion. Drowner pheromones, great. Actually, this is a good time to check my alchemy substances. And there are quite a few that I can make already. Let's make that one, and that one, and the algal decoction, and I can also, all 3 potions will make the drowner pheromones. Of course the things to make those are nearby. White honey is the one that clears everything. Full moon, let's go for that. And white gull. So I can make 9 of those. And I am going to make 9 of them because it's really useful for making everything else. You might recall when I was doing Gwentfest 3, I was buying lots and lots of these ingredients from every publican I went to meet, and this is the reason essentially. Superior Golden Oriole, I think, heals while it protects from poison. Right, that one needs Ermion Eye, don't have that, don't have the cockatrice stomach. This one needs rubedo, so I'll see if I can make rubedo. Yes. So there we go. Draconid oil, cockatrice stomach, elementa, allspice, devourer blood. So I'm just listing the things that are missing. Ermion Eye, devourer blood, cave troll liver, devourer's blood, and that one needs rebus. I don't think I could make rebus actually, but we'll have a look. No, I'm missing allspice, and so the last potential oil is superior vampire oil, for which I need vermilion. So we'll make some vermilion. And actually that's now allowed me to make 2 more potions as well, so I'll make 2 more vermilion, and then I can make all 3 of those. So superior marble forest, and superior white raffard's decoction, and superior vampire oil. And then I will have a quick look at, so that one I need Andrega venom, Arachis venom. That one needs rebus, which was the one I couldn't make. That one needs rubedo, which I think I can make. 2 vitriol, so 2 vitriol and rubedo. I can't make vitriol, I'll make rubedo. Rubedo. You say rubedo, I say rubedo. So, because, actually, do I have any white gull? I don't know that I do anymore, which is great, because I don't want that to be randomly used when I meditate. So that's updated all my potions. It occurs to me that I haven't looked at my character either. Is that cat school techniques? Yeah, so let's get rid of that and stick in griffin school techniques. And then I guess I have to drink the pheromones.
That should do it.
Lovely.
Now for a place to hide and wait.
And then look for somewhere to
behind those
hide.
boats.
But before I do that, I am going to stick Thunderbolt back in instead of the pheromones. And a place to hide. Not forgetting that there's a chest right there as well. Ooh. So she's come back. Don't see her though. Guessing she, oh, that's drowned dead. Don't think any of these things like fire. before. I'm just going to keep blasting her. That was an easy kill. Sometimes feels a bit like cheating when things go like that. But just making the most of what I have available. Right, that should be enough for you, and I'm going to go back and find the loot. Is there anything in the other direction? Yes. Nails. Thank you, very helpful. Okay. Oh, water hag trophy and water hag mutagen. So I think I can make another decoction with that. Don't know what the water hag decoction does, and actually I don't use the decoctions as much as I should. But let's head back. Oh, let's head back in the actual way out kind of direction. That's where I was before. That's all a dead end. Oh, I can go two ways here now. And I don't think I've been this way before. At least I haven't looted all of this stuff. So I'm going to carry on heading through here. Is there something else to loot? No, just some mushrooms. Oh, don't tell me you didn't have to do all that swimming. Just a little bit of swimming. And a little bit of diving in a moment. Hornwort. So I'll see if I can get my bearings by having a look for where the lighthouse is. Over there, so I'm just a bit further around the coast. Because Skellige is essentially an island nation with loads and loads of boats, it's always worth looking for loot in the water. I mean, I look for loot anywhere, but good to know that there is a lot of it in the water. And in this case, not in the water. Don't know what they're part of. Maybe the aforementioned crab traps. Highly useful empty bottle and string. Mastercrafted saddle. I suspect I have a saddle that good anyway at the moment. And a velen longsword. So let's head back, and then I shall do what Yennefer has asked, which is go and find some nice clothes and pop them on. The clothes that she has laid out for me. Thank you very much, Yennefer. Obviously, you don't like my beautiful griffin armour. Beautiful and practical. Not as beautiful as cat armour, of course, but we all know that. Just taking the direct route. So that bridge up there takes you to Caertrolder. Nice slide, Geralt. And it looks like I'm back in the vicinity of where I want to be. Here we go. There's Bjorg.
Job's done. Here's the proof.
Now why would I want to see... What the devil's that?
Water hag. An old, clever one.
Type
She
in
was
there.
the danger.
But why would I want to see
Seen a
it?
lot of ugly critters in my life. Morays, lampreys, blobfish. But never nothing like this. Your reward. Well earned, Witcher. Well earned.
Thank you. I do deserve more, but I'm just going to say thanks.
Thanks. So long.
Don't want everyone around here to think that I'm a...
This day on.
See the plan? These lumps you were building.
Right, so Yennefer's room now. That looks like something I can investigate later. Also not forgetting there's a herbalist there.
First, I heard the boom.
And Nostrix, which likes going on walls in damp places.
Was a fallen star in my
This has got to be Yen's room. She always did like space and the luxury.
Yeah, I'm just going to loot it. Don't need anything from my stash though. Should I read Yen's journal? It's just so naughty. I didn't really read it again.
Glamour. Scent of lilac and gooseberries.
So
Even
obviously,
with the
of
lid
course,
on,
that is what
taste hasn't
Yennefer
changed.
always smells of. And the stuffed unicorn.
The stuffed unicorn. She
Say no
fixed
more.
it. No idea how she managed to bring so much clothing. Must have hired out a galleon. As usual, black and white.
So she just wears black and white. Let's head in here. Megascope. Oh, and thing in the corner, which presumably is where I get my tasteful attire. Let's have a look at that first. And I don't see anything black and white there, which is a shame because she might want to match.
Her
But if
megascope.
there is nothing black and white there,
She never goes anywhere without it. As Philippa Eilhart said, megascopes and
Well,
toothbrushes.
she's
Deeply
set me
personal
up to fail.
possessions.
Right, just looting a whole load of stuff I don't need. Never know when it might come in handy. Let me put on some of these lovely clothes. Much of a muchness. The shoes, I don't have any choice anyway. And that one is blue. And that one's brown. Oh, I just don't know. I think the brown one looks marginally better.
Right.
Oh,
Just
get
not
120
something I'd ever
XP
wear.
for that as well.
But what don't we do for our...
So
Who exactly is
let's
she
go
to
up
me?
and we will meet her.
Horses.
Oh, it looks like there's some fist fighting going on there as well. So that is something that we can maybe partake in. I'm sure that there is a Skellige champion. It's cool, Roach. You were a clever girl to get all the way here.
Let's go!
I'll go the way it's taking me actually, because there are lots of roads in and out of here, and actually to get up to the top you need to do a bit of a loop.
I'll be a priestess when I grow up.
So I will go the way it's taking me. Yes, I thought you have to kind of loop back on yourself. Back and up. Lovely snowy peaks. And a whole lot of people. So at least it's not somewhere that I'm shunned. And look, that really is a lovely view.
Hey there.
I don't know that I've ever stopped there. I might have to go and loot it a bit later. I mean, so pretty. Right, enough admiring the scenery, and let's come and meet Bran. And gosh, it's not unlike the trip to Crow's Perch, except I think you only have to do this once before you get a fast travel point. Whereas Crow's Perch, oh, how many times do you have to do that? There we go.
Let us pay homage to Bran of Clan Twister.
So she must be just here.
Bran was a great ruler.
He needs a worthy successor.
You speak as though you have someone in mind.
Skellige's troubles very much derive from it not being a hereditary monarchy. Any upstart can be king and destroy his predecessor's legacy.
The King of the Isles is a
anyone
more
can be king.
symbolic position.
That should
and
change
as
as well.
It's
A
not
strong
a place that
leader
would
who wields
contemplate
true
queen.
power. That is what the times require.
Introduce me?
This is my friend Geralt, and this is Berna, widow of the dear departed Bran.
The Queen Mother. It's a pleasure to meet you, Geralt. You must forgive me, but on a day like today, I'm afraid I cannot indulge in my penchant for long conversations.
Either.
I can see you chose your own outfit. You know, of course, that together we look about as good as lace frills on a battle axe.
Everyone's got their style.
I chose the outfit that you left out for me, okay? Rude.
Don't like funerals. Don't like feasts.
I know. You also dislike underdone meat and being teleported. But sometimes we must overcome our disgusts and prevail.
We should mingle before they all get drunk. There'll be no talking to anyone then.
Good thinking. I don't know what Krach wants, but when we meet with him, we should have clear minds.
I'm not gonna drink. Why dull my senses when I'm in such pleasant company?
Do you plan to compliment me all evening?
I plan to tell you what I think.
Want to keep an eye on him.
Right. That seems like a sensible place to leave it. We will go in and talk to Grack and Crate in the next episode. Thanks very much for watching.
But I prefer